overnight to be here?
Because we love Harry Potter.
And, you know, she's grown up reading the books, and I've grown up as a mother reading them to her, and I just find them so full of joy and love. It's fantastic. So, hooray for Jo Rowling. And the films, they're just brilliant. So that's why we're here.
I think you're a great example of the fact that the books do appeal to so many generations of people as well.
Yeah, and you know, I say to friends, have you read them? And they go, no, and they start reading them and they can't stop because it's so good. You know, they're just great for grown-ups, for kids. You know, my 9-year-old who's not here, I'm reading Goblet of Fire to her at the moment, and it's just brilliant to just do that. You just grow with them, and as a mother you grow with them, and as a family you just love it. You know, we're all going to the film on the 15th, and we're just so excited.
You are not going to be disappointed, let me tell you. Who are you all most excited to see today? What about you, young lady? Jo Rowling. Oh, yeah, it's really interesting because, you know, all the cast, as soon as their faces come up on the big screens here in Trafalgar Square, they get big cheers. And Jo's name got mentioned on the tannoy earlier, and the crowd went crazy.
Yeah, it's like she's given us this gift, hasn't she? The books are a gift, and the films are a gift. And I love all the cast, you know, we came to the last premiere, and Rupert Grint and Daniel and Emma, they were fantastic signing our autograph. So it's just a present to us, and it's just brilliant.
Now, this young lady took a big gasp. Why did you take a big gasp there?
Oh, I just noticed you were on the screen.
You're on the telly?
Yeah.
Who are you most excited to see?
Warwick Davis.
Oh, he's amazing.
Oh, he's so cool.
And is he the only person that gets to play more than one character?
I think so.
That's pretty
This
awesome.
is like 3 or 4, doesn't it?
Okay, we're going to head straight down there to the main stage of Trafalgar Square. Alex.
Thank you very much, Edith. So, as you can hear from the crowd here themselves, in their thousands, one of the film stars has just arrived. But before we meet them, let's take a look at the girl who made the character of Hermione Granger her very own. Just like Hermione, Emma Watson has a bit of magic about her.
It's literally been my life. I don't remember much of my life before I was in these films.
Emma's obviously ridiculously clever. I think that shines through, you know, with her character.
Emma is really ambitious, and she's really tough on herself. So in a way, all those qualities are very Hermione-ish. Okay, right, good. I think audiences warm to it because, you know, I think that's a kind of archetype that we all recognise.
You do it.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
Excited every single day. It was like, I must have been exhausted, but I was like 10 or 11 when I did that first movie, but it just kind of like flew by. It was incredible.
We've got to plan, we've got to figure it out. Hermione, when have any of our plans ever actually worked? We plan, we get there, all hell breaks loose.
It's been how I grew up. It's been my family. It's where I went to school. It's where I learned everything I know. It's changed my life completely.
So there you have it, the magic of Emma Watson. And a man who is a close friend of hers, both off-screen and on, has just arrived. You will know him as Ron Weasley. Walking the red carpet now is Mr. Rupert Grint.
There he is, the man, Harry's closest friend, Ron Weasley. Now, obviously, 8 films ago, 10 years ago, he was nothing more than Ron's close classmate, a classmate of Harry. As the films have gone on, he's really come into his own. He stepped out of the shadow of Harry Potter to become his own almost action hero in this last film as well. Things really do change and mature for Ron. And obviously the difficulties that he went through in the Deathly Hallows Part 1, The traumatic love triangle, how will it end? You're going to be finding out very soon with part 2 of the Deathly Hallows. Ron always said, or Rupert always said that as Ron, his favourite set was the Wizard's chess set. One of his biggest roles in that very early first film, The Philosopher's Stone, all those years ago, where he has to help Harry get through past the chess to actually get into the chamber, into that doorway behind. A great scene, and the first time as well in that very first film of The Philosopher's Stone that Ron really did show that he wasn't just that little kid friend, that he was actually there to help Harry all the way. There he is, he's going to be making his way down this incredible carpet. The fans are loving him, absolutely loving him. There was also quite a nice piece in the shot that you just saw a moment ago, where of course he had his top off, where they all have to change, and the screams here in Trafalgar Square. Very uncomfortable to see this man with his top off, but a lot of people quite enjoyed it. He's talking to the press right now. There he is, lots of big smiles. Another big moment for him as well. He's been to every one of these premieres. He's the key character in Harry's journey to find all the final Horcruxes. And there he is. He's going to be joining Alex and Edith live in just a few moments as he makes his way around this incredible premiere live in Trafalgar Square. Lots of press shots there for Rupert. The crowd absolutely love him. It was really interesting, something that Edith said a moment ago, the crowd particularly desperate to get a glimpse of J.K. Rowling as well. But I think you'll agree, the young lad has done well, hasn't he? From schoolboy to hero in 8 films and 10 years. Sunshine as well across Trafalgar Square, which is great news. It was pouring down earlier. Rain looks great in 3D. Sunshine looks great if you're a star walking this incredible carpet. There you just saw a grand scale as well, the grand scale of this premiere, the huge stage setup, and more screams for Rupert Grint. Look, he's barely made his way onto the carpet. A little bit later on, all the stars and the cast of the films will be making their way down our very own Diagon Alley to make their way to Leicester Square, where they'll be watching the film for the very first time. The premiere of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. Going insane for him, aren't they? I love it. It's incredible. Look at the press. The world's press have all come here to Trafalgar Square. First time we've had a premiere of this scale anywhere in the UK, and it is incredible. Around 18,000 people are expected to make their way to the premiere today, and this is one of the men they want to see. Thousands and thousands of people. Lots of people also here to see, of course, the lovely Emma Watson on her way. You'll be seeing her as soon as she arrives, right here exclusively on Sky. And of course, Harry himself, Daniel Radcliffe, making his way as we speak. There he is, he's on his way. Alex is going to be talking to him in just a second as well. And lots of your questions are coming in for him as well. So keep an eye out for your question if you've been tweeting us, which could be put to Rupert Grint in just a matter of moments. There he is, he's making his way up to the main stage now. Alex, you can just see at the top, awaiting the arrival of Mr. Ron Weasley, Rupert Grint. And the crowd go insane. Absolutely incredible. Look at that. This is what these people have waited since Monday afternoon to have. Over to Alex.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rupert Grint. The first question is obviously going to be, what do you make of this?
I can't believe it. It just doesn't seem real. Yeah, it's been a very kind of emotional week, really, because I mean, it's been hard for me to really come to terms with the fact that this is over, and it's so great to see everyone here. It's just amazing.
mentioned it's been emotional. I mean, some of the sets that you've been on for the last 10 years get destroyed in this film. What was it like seeing that?
Yeah, I mean, these sets have kind of been a second home to us, and like stuff like the Great Hall, and I mean, I was actually there when I saw them kind of ripping into it with sledgehammers, and it's quite sad. It's kind of shocking to see that, but I mean, it had to happen in the end.
Now, I know a lot of the fans here have been waiting for the kiss between Ron and Hermione. Will they be disappointed?
Yeah, I mean, this is a kiss that has been kind of building up from the first films, and it was kind of a pressure on me and Emma to really make it kind of that big moment that everyone's expecting, and I hope we did that because it was quite a hard one to do.
We have a question from tweeters online. The question is from Lindsay, and it says, which Harry Potter film was your favourite and why?
Oh, I don't know, I mean, every film has been just, if it had something special about it, then I'll always kind of treasure, but I guess, I mean, this one is very special to us, I mean, because it is the last one, and we all wanted it to be the best one, and so everyone can kind of remember us on a high, and yeah, I don't know, I think probably, and the first one as well, obviously, because this is where it all began, and yeah, so yeah, probably.
So, looking back over the 10 years, if there is one memory that you will take with you forever from being a part of Harry Potter, what will that memory be?
I think it might be this. This is just unbelievable. I mean, I don't know what to say, but it's just, I just want to thank everyone really over the years for the support, because, I mean, yeah, I mean, these people are what it's all about, really, and why we love making these films, and yeah, it's going to be hard to not have this anymore, definitely.
Well, Rupert, I will let you go and enjoy this phenomenal premiere. Thank you very much. So there you have it. If you do want to get a question into any of the cast, you can go on Twitter right now. The address is @SkyMovies_com. Let us know any questions you have right now. Over the other side of the square, see this moment.
Thank you, sir. Doesn't it look great? Doesn't Ron look brilliant? I like his new hair. Now these people have... Tell me how long you've been here for.
We've been here for 4 days and 3 nights.
4 days and 3 nights. Where have you come from?
We came from Sweden.
Where did you come from, Sweden?
Yeah, America.
Where did you come from?
I live in England, but we've still been here 4 days.
I love your sign. Long live Queen Rowling. Why did you come all this way, and why have you camped out for 4 days, 3 nights?
Because Harry Potter means like everything to me, and J.K. Rowling too. It's like my family and my best friends, and it's the last time that everyone will come together like this. So I just had to be here. It wasn't even a question for me.
That's kind of what it feels like, being part of the premieres over the last few years, the last 10 years, is that you guys have all kind of become a family as well. Would you agree?
Yeah, the whole Harry Potter community is like a whole family. Like, we didn't know each other until 4 days ago, and now we're like best friends. So you meet people from all over the world, and you instantly have something in common. So it's amazing.
Who are you most looking forward to seeing?
I don't know, everyone. J.K. Rowling.
Is this the first premiere you've been at?
Yes.
Okay. Is it what you expect? I mean, if you're going to come at one, this is a pretty good one to come to because it's enormous. What were you expecting?
What?
What were you expecting?
Not. I was just expecting this much people, but yeah, it's a lot of people.
And do you have a favourite moment, a favourite character from the books and the film so far?
Oh, there's so many to choose from. I like Severus Snape. He's my favourite character.
I cannot wait to see him on this red carpet. What about you?
Well, I mean, my fangirl side wants to say Draco Malfoy, but like character-wise, I love